I just took a trip to Sofofo, which you can see back there. Guilty as charged.
Yeah, they thought that you was a shy girl until I made you mine.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me again. Today we have a first impression / review of this Christian Dior Diorskin Forever Foundation. Finally got shade matched. I want to know what you guys think down below, but if you want to see more about what I think, then please keep on watching. I'm so excited to share with you guys today. We got some new foundation. Got my hands on some high-end Diorskin Forever Foundation. I wanted to test it out for you guys today because this is one of the foundations that's like highly talked about. I know Jaclyn Hill like swears by it. So I wanted to try it out, especially on darker skin. There wasn't too many shades in the darker range, which was kind of upsetting, but I use the foundation website, which I will link down below if you're interested in finding foundation matches. It works best if you put 2 or more foundations in because it gets a better average of like what your actual skin tone is. I only put 1 in because my skin's kind of like in between shades right now. Looking on the Sephora website right now, it looks like there's about 24 shades, and the shade that I picked up, 050, is about 5th from the end, which they have shades darker than me, but at the same time it's not 40 foundation shades, hashtag Fenty Beauty. Okay, so for shade comparisons, we have here the Dior 050 in dark beige, and then we have these two are Lancome Tint Idols. This is in the shade 500 Warm, which is like my summer shade, and this is 450 Neutral, which is my normal skin tone, except too neutral. Next is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation in shade 111, the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation in shade 212, and the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 355. So the full gamut of warm right here. I've been wearing this one mixed with MAC C7 to lighten it up just a shade, and I feel like they're pretty similar together once they've been lightened. And then these down here are kind of orange, but you know, you gotta make it work because drugstore foundation don't be having the perfect matches. I'm just gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so you can get a better view of this blank canvas we have going on. We got some hyperpigmentation, a few texture spots, blah blah blah. I think I'm still going through puberty. But I'm just going to start out by using my normal primer. This is a Becca Backlight Filter Primer Priming Filter. And I'm going to put that all over my face. That way we can get an accurate test. Ideally you'd want to use the foundation primer that they make to go with the foundation, but we didn't have that kind of coin at the time, so we're just going to use our normal primer. This is the primer I use for literally everything because it makes your skin so glowy. I love it. It says shake well, so I'm going to shake it well. And then now that the primer has a little time to set, I'm just going to pump this on the back of my hand. I think we'll start out with 2 full pumps. I'm just going to grab this Morphe M439 brush, put a little on the brush, and let's see how far it goes with the brush. Smells like a bathroom, like flowery, fresh. 2 pumps was definitely not enough, especially with the brush. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. It's a little disappointing because this foundation was pretty expensive, but maybe it applies better with the sponge. We'll see when we get to that side. My skin does look like skin, which is what I'm noticing the most. It doesn't look patchy. I keep getting hair on this. Ugh. It doesn't look thick or cakey. Like, yeah, I had to use 4 pumps just for half my face, but it doesn't look like I had to use 4 pumps. I think it's matching pretty well, actually. It does make me look more alive. I'm gonna bring it down my neck just in case it's not matching too well. But you can see a difference, especially on the chin between each side. So there's a little bit of difference, but it doesn't look like I'm like caked up in foundation, at least from my point of view. I'll just still start out with 2 pumps because I'm not sure. Maybe the sponge will make it go farther. The damp my sponge, this is just my Real Techniques blending sponge. Dip it in. Alright, so I pretty much used up my 2 pumps. I'm just blending that out. Still got half the face, but I do feel like it applied a little bit better. It looks even less thick on the sponge side. I think the coverage is about the same on both sides, but I think that it looks like there's less foundation on the sponge side. I like that it gives your skin some reflective properties. I'm going to put just 1 more because I think I just need 1 more. just for my forehead because the sponge side did go longer. I'm gonna get half of it down here on my blemishes. Okay, maybe one more. So total 8 pumps for my face. It is a little runny. It's not thick like a mousse or a cream. It is pretty liquidy. I guess that's what gives it its blendability. But I do loathe the amount of coverage I'm getting. I definitely like the sponge better. I feel like I got the same coverage, but I feel like definitely the sponge side looks a little less cakey. Like it's a little bit more diffused. But I think overall this is like a nice foundation. Like I'm not mad. I'm not mad, Christian Dior. What do you guys think? It looks definitely like smooth and skin-like. I'm not sure if you guys can pick it up on camera, but I'm liking it. It's luminous. I do have oily skin, and especially with this Becca primer, it's not mattifying at all. So I'm a little bit worried about how it's going to wear throughout the day. I think I might just do my normal powder routine and see if it'll stay. I'm definitely gonna, when I use concealer under my eyes, I'm gonna definitely set that with powder because I can already see it's looking really hydrated underneath there and I don't want any creasing. But I like it so far. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then I will come back and show you guys the finished product.
I'm a Ronaldo on you.
Aside from the foundation, just take a moment and look at this highlighter though. Like Rihanna, thank you so much. She did that. So this is Mean Money and Hustle Baby on my cheek. I also used a contour stick. I'm really loving it. Like I feel like my foundation, my highlight, like my skin right now looks so on point. I'm so happy with how it turned out. This is my face currently. I see a little bit of oil on my nose, but that's about it. I do see like some more breakouts forming. I don't know if that was there earlier, but I didn't notice them. Looks like both my cheeks might be breaking out.
I think that was like that earlier.
Was it? Do you remember?
I think so.
Okay. Alright, so the time now is 11:30 p.m. The foundation's been on for about almost 12 hours now, about 11 hours exactly. This is what I look like now. Besides being tired, I can tell that it's gone underneath my eyes. It's really dark, but the rest of my face I think looks pretty good. Like for it to be on almost 12 hours. I was outside sweating. We went grocery shopping. I went to 2 different grocery stores. So I ran errands in it. I sweat in it. And I've had it on for 12 hours. And I think it still looks pretty good. I can definitely still see a little bit of my highlight. But my face doesn't look bad. Like when you get close, it looks pretty... But right now, it just looks kind of like it just has like a soft filter over it. I think it's a pretty good foundation. I think it's pretty reliable since it did last so long and I don't look exceptionally oily. I didn't powder at all throughout the day and I've been like touching my face. I ate something greasy earlier for dinner and it still looks pretty good overall. So let me know what you guys think, especially of the shade match. I think it worked out pretty well, but let me know your thoughts and let me know what other foundation you guys would like to see. Thanks and stay tuned for the next video. Zoom in.